Chengdu, in southwest China. This city was once a trade hub on the ancient Silk Road, producing a commodity worth as much as gold. Qiuyuan and I are heading to a fashion house to learn how the age-old art of shoe brocade is being revived. Designer Zhang Jingxian is using traditional embroidery to imitate shoe brocade designs on modern shoes.
对，我给你们介绍一下，就是我们这些作品。那其实这一款呢，就是一个非常吉祥的中国传统图案的凤，然后用蜀绣的这样的一种非常精致的工艺去表现的。
Well, it's fascinating because to a lot of people, shoe brocade is more like a piece of art. You frame it, you put it on display. You don't see people wear them on the streets that often. But what they're doing is turning it into something totally wearable. I mean, I would love to own a pair of these.
Made of silk and imported Italian leather, these shoes cost between $300 and $2,000. And they're entirely handmade. You know, I love this. An ancient craft that was once traded along the Silk Road is being reborn. The company has now started selling to Europe, and with customers demanding prompt delivery, it has turned to the railway.
其实荣欧快铁相对传统的这种海铁联运的话，它的速度提高到了1/3，然后这种时效性是非常好的，可以帮助我们非常快速和及时的把货品交付到顾客的手中。因为鞋子它是 fashion， 是时尚，不能延误这个时间点。
It's really interesting, isn't it? Because I think the common perception of goods coming out of China is one of mass production. It's not this beautiful handmade material that's coming here.
And it's good to see that high-end products such as shoes made and designed in China are now being sold to Europe. It's just one of the things that's reshaping what made in China really means.
And it's almost history repeating itself, isn't it? The same motivation drives these people here, drove those traders all those years ago to go across the mountain passes. It's to provide people with something unique, whether it's a luxury German car or an embroidered shoe.
Chengdu is also exporting something ubiquitous along the rail link that's boosting its status as one of China's top-performing economies. Technology products.
It started wooing technology companies about 10 years ago, and it's now home to 255 Fortune Global 500 companies, and half of the world's computer chips are actually tested and packaged here.
Charles Chung is the managing director of computer manufacturer Dell in China. The company set up a facility in Chengdu 5 years ago.
So why did your company choose to build the facility here in Chengdu instead of other well-known coastal cities?
First is about the location, and the location is really important. Chengdu is called the west of China, but actually is the central of the China. All the cities, you know, Beijing, Shanghai, Guangzhou, all within 2.5 hours radar screen. So I have wide coverage for the whole China. Second thing is about Chengdu is building the international logistics hub and connect Europe, Middle East with Asia by railway. This gives us all logistic advantages.
They're loading over 1,000 computers for an order bound for Germany by rail. Our journey has come full circle. We saw goods coming in, and now we're seeing goods going out of this once remote trading post.
What we're seeing here is patterns repeating themselves over thousands of years. But how can that be possible? Well, the one thing that has remained the same is us. So yes, on the one hand, this is a story about trade, but it's also a very personal story. It's a human story. When the people of East meet the people of West,
new connections are made. Ideas and inventions travel far and wide. The X8092 train, packed with laptops, electronics, shoes, and high-end furniture. With the final safety checks done, it departs for Germany. A 14-day, 10,000-kilometre journey.